Hi everyone. Today I make flute, Ethiopian flutes. I made them from scratch, but there was the original one is from Ethiopia. We use bamboo tree, bamboo wood. I brought it. I had some designs here. Actually, I didn't make it, but the hole should be two holes in here, two holes on the other side. And inside we have to make a hole out of it. But this doesn't sound good because I cut it too short from the top one. The hole from here to here should be a little longer than this one. That makes a little song. But here's how to play Ethiopian flute. Okay, so this is the original type of flute that we used to play back home in Ethiopia. But the other one, when I came here, I improvised my own. This is a piece of metal, which actually used to be for a map. This was a map handle. I cut it into pieces. I use a saw to cut it because this is actually metal, so it's not easy to cut. This one I drill it using screwdriver because it's not easy even to screw this one with anything since it's a piece of metal. But it sounds very nice. The only thing is it doesn't have the design from a little bit open, wider from the top, and a little bit skinnier to the other side. So it has a voice, a different. So that's the only difference. The bottom one, this doesn't have. This is uniform size. So one side is not smaller or skinnier than the other side. But this one, the bamboo itself, is designed that way. I mean, when it grows that, as long as we cut it from the tip of the bamboo tree. I cut it myself. I made it. This one when I was back home. This one I just made it yesterday out of, like I say, it's a map. It was a map handle. I cut it when the map was broken. I cut the two pieces using a saw and drill using the screwdriver drill. But this is what the sound look like. Well, be quiet. So this is what the metal piece of metal that I made out of scratch from the map that we use. But when I discovered it was metal with open inside, I made it to flute. The other one is a PVC, one of the plastics that you can buy at $1 or something from $1.50 or $3 from Home Depot. So this is what they use for any of the PVC for pipe or anything. So what I did was I made this is a little bit bigger. So I make a piece of, like I said, this is uniform size inside the lumen. It's the same size. That's the only difference between the bamboo, the actual bamboo tree. So what I did was I cut a piece and then I make a hole inside. So I measure myself. I don't have really a tape measure or anything that to see, but usually the top version is the hole should be, this one should be longer than the other side. So I measured my finger. I know how bigger or how wide they can be because I need them to reach them. So when I play, my finger should fall freely to the normal hole of the hole that I make. So I don't have to put up and down. So if you're squeezing or stretching your finger, you're not making really a good sound. So this is a little bit bigger. So the difference between the three out of the three, so this is a little bit bigger, so it makes a little bit low pitch sound. All right, here you go. So this is what the Ethiopian flute looks like. It's a little bit different because the number of holes that we use, and I don't know how to play the Western type of flute that has they use like this to play. I don't know how to play that one because it's a very wide lumen that inside, and it's not easy to make a sound. But for this one, you can put half of your mouth to cover, and then you blow it through this very tight small piece, so you can make a sound. It would be easy because, as you can see, this is a big pipe, and making a sound out of here requires a very high breath. But to avoid that, we can squeeze it. So how do you make that the high pitch and low pitch sound? Let's say, let me play you one for the first time. So this voice is when I breathe, when I blow out, I make it gentle, a little slow blow, not a high blow. So the high and the low pitch sound actually emanates from your mouth, not from whatever the inside here. So the next segment I'm gonna play is gonna be a little bit high pitch. I'm not changing anything. I just change my voice, my speed of breath a little bit faster, so it makes a high pitch sound. I can control the brush, the speed of my brush, and then I make it high and low pitch. That's the only way that I can control. But these are just the different sounds that I can make with this one. So that's the only difference. The bigger the pipe, the lower the pitch would be. So this has, and the sound actually makes when it's very dry and smooth inside like a metal versus plastic, it doesn't make sound. It's similar to making, you know, when you hit it, it makes more sound than the plastic. It doesn't have voice. So that's how the vibration of the voice makes a little bit brighter or smoother or sharper voice when you play like this one. Sorry, I'm out of breath now. This is going to be one of the Ethiopian legendary artists who plays one of the countryside, like a boy, a shepherd, playing a flute while he keeps his sheep on the field grazing, and he's spending his pastime playing the flute. But there was like that song that he played was like the boys 12 and 13 and 12 to 16 years old boys playing together while they herd their sheep and their village and one of the countryside village. So he's saying Alo Lulu, one of the best songs that every Ethiopian remembers of Ethiopian. His iconic song actually. Until we meet on next time, thank you. If you like this video, please like me, and next time I'll try to make some more different materials of flutes, and if I can get one of the the typical bamboo wood to make a flute, I would make one. I even tried to buy this one online, and I cannot get it in Amazon or eBay. In the future, if I try to find some of this one and produce, I'll try to put them for sale. But for now, this is Mudu. Please like me if you like it and share. Until next time, salam.